The Wildcats Advocacy Center, a sanctuary nestled in the heart of Washington state, has always been a beacon of hope for wildcats. This sanctuary, surrounded by lush forests and serene landscapes, has been a refuge for these majestic creatures, offering them a second chance at life. Dedicated to the rescue, rehabilitation, and care of these majestic creatures, the center provided a safe haven for animals in need. The staff, with their unwavering dedication, worked tirelessly to ensure the well-being of each resident, fostering a bond of trust and love. However, this December, tragedy struck. The skies darkened, and an ominous sense of foreboding settled over the sanctuary. A devastating outbreak of bird flu swept through the sanctuary, claiming the lives of 20 of its beloved feline residents. The once lively enclosures now echoed with silence and sorrow. This outbreak, caused by the highly pathogenic avian influenza H5N1 virus, has left the sanctuary reeling, grappling with the loss of life and the uncertain future of its surviving animals. The staff, clad in protective gear, worked around the clock to contain the virus and care for the sick. The outbreak at the Wildcats Advocacy Center serves as a stark reminder of the ever-present threat of infectious diseases, even in controlled environments. It underscores the vulnerability of these sanctuaries and the constant vigilance required to protect their inhabitants. It highlights the importance of biosecurity measures and the devastating impact these outbreaks can have on vulnerable populations. The sanctuary has since ramped up its biosecurity protocols, implementing stringent measures to prevent any future outbreaks. The sanctuary, known for its commitment to providing exceptional care for its animals, now faces the daunting task of containing the outbreak, treating surviving animals, and implementing rigorous protocols to prevent future occurrences. The staff's resolve remains unshaken as they navigate this crisis. The road to recovery will be long and arduous, but the sanctuary remains steadfast in its mission. The team, united in their determination, continues to work tirelessly, driven by their love for the animals and their commitment to their cause. With the support of the community, they are determined to overcome this challenge and continue their vital work in wildlife conservation. Volunteers and community members have rallied around the sanctuary, offering their time, resources, and unwavering support. The loss of these 20 animals is a tragedy, but their memory will serve as a reminder of the importance of protecting and preserving our planet's precious biodiversity. Their legacy will inspire continued efforts to safeguard the future of all wildlife. Located in the serene town of Shelton, Washington, the Wildcats Advocacy Center stands as a sanctuary dedicated to the care, conservation, and protection of wildcats from around the world. Encompassing several acres of lush forested land, the center provides a safe, enriching, and natural environment for its residents, allowing them to thrive. These majestic animals, including cougars, bobcats, lynx, and an African serval, come from various backgrounds, each with their own unique story. Some were rescued from the illegal pet trade, others were found injured in the wild, and some were born in captivity, unable to survive on their own in the wild. The sanctuary's mission extends far beyond merely providing a home for these animals. It is a beacon of hope and education. It is deeply committed to educating the public about the importance of wildcat conservation and the numerous threats these animals face in the wild, such as habitat loss and poaching. Through comprehensive educational programs and guided tours, the center raises awareness about critical issues like habitat loss, human-wildlife conflict, and the illegal wildlife trade, inspiring visitors to become active stewards of the natural world. The dedicated staff at the Wildcats Advocacy Center work tirelessly day and night to provide the highest quality of care for their animals. Their expertise in animal husbandry, veterinary care, and behavioral enrichment ensures that each resident not only survives, but truly thrives in their care. The recent bird flu outbreak has been a devastating blow to the sanctuary, but their unwavering commitment to their animals remains stronger than ever. They are working around the clock to contain the outbreak, provide essential medical care to those affected, and ensure the well-being of their surviving animals, demonstrating their relentless dedication. The outbreak of H5N1 at the sanctuary sent shockwaves through the staff, who had dedicated their lives to protecting these animals. The virus, known for its high mortality rate in birds, had infiltrated their carefully constructed haven, posing a significant threat to their vulnerable feline population. The sanctuary, home to many rescued animals, was now a battleground against an invisible enemy. The first signs of illness appeared around Thanksgiving, with a few cats exhibiting lethargy, loss of appetite, and respiratory distress. These symptoms were alarming and prompted immediate action from the staff. The sanctuary immediately implemented their biosecurity protocols, isolating the affected animals and contacting their veterinary team. The staff worked tirelessly, donning protective gear and ensuring that the sick animals received the best care possible. Despite their swift action, the virus spread rapidly, affecting more animals each day. The staff's dedication was unwavering, but the situation was dire. Bird flu, particularly the H5N1 strain, is highly contagious among birds and can be transmitted through direct contact with infected birds or their secretions, as well as through contaminated surfaces, food or water. This made containment efforts extremely challenging. While the exact source of the outbreak at the sanctuary remains unknown, investigations are underway to determine the most likely route of transmission. The team is exploring all possibilities, from wild bird interactions to human-mediated spread. The sanctuary, like many wildlife facilities, maintains strict biosecurity measures to prevent the introduction and spread of infectious diseases. These measures are crucial in protecting the health of both the animals and the staff. These measures include quarantine protocols for new arrivals, personal protective equipment for staff working with animals, and regular cleaning and disinfection of enclosures. Every step is taken to minimize the risk of disease transmission. However, the highly contagious nature of H5N1, coupled with its potential to be carried by wild birds, poses a significant challenge for even the most biosecure facilities. The sanctuary's location near migratory bird paths adds another layer of complexity. The outbreak at the Wildcats Advocacy Center underscores the importance of ongoing vigilance, continuous improvement of biosecurity measures, and the need for collaborative efforts between wildlife sanctuaries, researchers, and government agencies to combat the spread of infectious diseases. Only through such concerted efforts can we hope to protect these vulnerable populations. Avian influenza, commonly known as bird flu, is a viral infection that primarily affects birds but can also infect humans and other animals. The virus spreads through direct contact with infected birds, their droppings or secretions. In some cases, it can even spread through contaminated surfaces. This disease poses a significant threat to both wildlife and human health, making it crucial to understand its mechanisms and impacts. The risks associated with avian influenza are substantial. For humans, the virus can cause severe respiratory illness and in some cases can be fatal. For wildlife, particularly birds, the impact can be devastating, leading to massive die-offs and disruptions in ecosystems. To mitigate these risks, it's important to follow certain precautions. Avoid contact with wild birds, especially if they appear sick. Practice good hygiene, such as washing hands thoroughly after handling birds or their products. And if you are in an area with reported cases of bird flu, take extra care to avoid potential exposure. The sanctuary, home to numerous avian species, faced an unprecedented challenge when avian influenza struck. The staff worked tirelessly to contain the outbreak, implementing strict biosecurity measures and caring for the affected birds. Despite their efforts, the loss was significant, and the emotional toll on the caretakers was immense. The sanctuary's struggle highlights the importance of preparedness and the resilience needed to face such tragedies. In the wake of the avian influenza outbreak, the Wildcats Advocacy Center is in need of support to recover and rebuild. Donations can help provide medical supplies, improve biosecurity measures, and support the ongoing care of the animals. Volunteering your time or spreading awareness about the center's plight are other valuable ways to contribute. Together, we can help the sanctuary overcome this crisis and continue its vital work in wildlife conservation.